Welcome back to Character Select. Push the pause button. Yay.
Woohoo! No, not yet.
Never could make up his mind.
Becklem, you're a dick. Woohoo!
He is what he eats.
Yaha!
I have something
Let's
here.
cock.
I'd like you to give it
What
to
the fuck? what just happened?
I have no idea.
This is going to be a special episode.
memory of a war buddy.
Fucking
I give
brace
it to him
yourselves.
myself, but you
Ooh,
understand.
is that
Wait,
a
he's just-
Chapu thing?
Oh, he's handing you a war memory. This is a weird universe.
You say that, and your favorite is Final Fantasy VII, where literal memories are stored in crystals.
Wait, what? When was
Yeah.
that a thing in Final Fantasy VII?
That's materia.
No?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, that's what they say
Materia
it is.
is fucking crystallized planet energy.
Which is memories, and that's how it causes magic.
No, well, I mean, maybe that's the official lore now, which is bullshit. But I don't subscribe to anything
That's
after
they
the
literally
original
say
version
that
of
in
the
the
game.
flashback. Jesus Christ! He
We stop
killed
trying
that
to
guy.
stop trying to
He killed
ruin,
the guy.
Stop trying to ruin Final Fantasy VII's for me.
I'm pretty sure that Final Fantasy VII compilation will do that just fine for you. Holy shit!
When they remake FF7, I am probably
All over it?
Next time we meet,
like, I will be all over it, and I will be all over hating it.
Fuck you.
Okay. I mean, I already offered to give you a smooch. That's just the next logical
slackers
step.
to the very end.
I brought this up in one of the solo videos that I did. It's super easy to hate something. Just be like, I don't like it because it's different than what I wanted. And it's like, fuck you.
You know what else is super easy?
You still here?
Dave, you know what else is super easy? To like something.
No, it actually isn't. Not in this day and age.
No, it totally is.
How many
It's
times have you told me that I'm wrong for liking something?
A lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm not you, and we have different brainial biologies.
How many times have I told you that you're completely wrong for hating something?
All of the time. And you've also hated a great deal of things that I've liked.
Yeah, but I don't get on your ass for hating it.
Well, yeah, that's because in general, you're a little less pushy than I am. I'm kind of an asshole.
I believe the
I'm
word
not
you're
sure
looking
if you've
for is
noticed this.
opinionated.
Yeah. Especially about video games. I have very strong opinions about video games.
But
And
this is the thing that I don't understand, though. Why is your enjoyment of a game or dislike of a game important? Why is somebody else's enjoyment or dislike of a game important to you? That's what I never understood. Not just you, but people in general.
It isn't, because I will give credit where credit is due. When I run into a game that I don't personally enjoy playing, but I still recognize as a good game, like fighting games, I don't like to play fighting games anymore. I used to 10 years ago or whatever.
Probably forgot. Something I told you back
Shit,
when
I'm
we
just
were
talking
kids,
over a cinematic here, sorry.
Yeah,
The
it's-
island, I said, showing mom and dad.
Shut up, I'm talking about fighting
I
games.
lied. Truth is, there's no such sphere. I'm sorry. Back then, you'd lecture me no matter what I did. Someone has to keep you in line, yeah? I guess I was kinda bitter. That's why I made up that story about the sphere.
Dick.
If you got time to take pictures, you got time to pray. Especially since you're joining the Crusaders.
Enough with the preaching.
Yeah, seriously.
Someone has to keep you in line with our parents not around.
It's a good way to raise an atheist.
Parenting and give us both a break. I just need you to be my brother.
Why couldn't Waka die and Chapu be the party member?
Wait,
I already like him more.
wasn't the whole thing about Chapu that he looked like cake?
Yeah, but when we
Like-
saw him on the far plane, he didn't look anything like a
Anyways.
cake.
That's true.
You guys stay in the
And he
village
didn't
till
look
nightfall
anything
and
like
leave,
that
yeah?
either.
Anyway, I'm gonna jump the fuck back.
Okay.
I will compliment games I don't enjoy playing if I can still see them as good games. However, I am very critical of bad writing in video games, and I am very critical of obvious jankiness or low effort on the part of the developers in certain regards.
I mean,
I feel like you are more forgiving of both of those than I am, which is why we tend to have a great deal of friction. Because something
Go ahead.
I was going to say, some things, like, they will come up in writing, and I will just find them to just be, like, unforgivably terrible.
I called you all here, huh?
Whereas, you will, like, look deeper in an attempt to find a way to still be able to enjoy it than I will.
You're talking over a cutscene again, by the way.
Fuck your cutscene. Fuck you, Waka. No one likes you. Everyone just wants your hot wife.
Rude.
His name is Vedina.
Vedina?
Why the fuck didn't you name him Chapu?
Take good care of him.
I know, right? Let's all get drunk. It'll set a great example for the infant.
This whole thing is about, coming to terms with Chapu.
Well, I'm sure he's going to explain it in a second. Give him a second.
Maybe they have, shit, it's like a wake. Everybody gets drunk and has a good time.
And now, a father. I always get so wound up about what I should be. But in the end, I'm just me. Anyway, I can't keep coming up with new wakas all the time, eh?
He sounds really high.
I'll just have to start doing things my way.
Like, this sounds like a I'm really stoned type of realization that he's just had.
Well, I think he's saying that everybody expects him to do a thing,
I'll write our story.
and he doesn't need to live up to anybody's expectations but himself.
Except that wasn't what he was saying at all, because he was saying about how he always feels like he needs to be all of these different things and is always trying to be all of these different things. And he just needs to stop trying and just be. It's more zen, bro. Zen.
Maybe he is high as fuck then, I don't know.
Sorry it took me so long to decide on
his character has always sounded high as fuck.
I knew it would be worth the wait.
I wouldn't be surprised if the actor was high for most of this.
Who was the... Isn't that...
It's Bender, yeah.
We're in this together.
I can't believe this relationship, to be honest.
I really do rely on you.
That neck crane is crazy, considering the position she was in.
Them being together is crazy to me, but I guess he's got chiseled abs and she's got huge tits, so maybe it just works on a physical level.
Are you guys spying on the... Wait, are they gonna...
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I've lost interest in whatever the hell they're doing.
They wanted to record them having sex so they could,
Post it on the non-existent internet?
Claim it as a sphere hunter thing. Their whole thing is hunting spheres, right?
So, Dave, you had some things you wanted to tell me.
No, okay, so my...
About our differences in game love.
Yeah, my approach to video games is I would prefer to approach a game as this is what I like and this is why it's hard to like it. And I feel like you approach a game from I hate this game and this is what I like about it.
I don't approach any game hating it from the start.
I can think of like maybe 2 games, maybe 3 games that I was legitimately like, I hate this and there's no redeeming qualities. But for the most part, if I'm playing a game, then I'm playing a game because of the things that I like in the game until they get to the point where the bad things start, getting bad enough that I don't want to deal with it anymore, which has happened. But I can point to any game on my goddamn vast Steam list and be like, I like this game and here's why. That's my thing.
Yeah, I think for me it's almost always writing, though. Like, if a game's gameplay isn't that great...
Steal the balloons.
I just won't play it. But if I find the game's story to be subpar, or like the writing to otherwise be unpalatable, I will completely hate it. And I will, like, fucking drop trowel and just take a dump on the game case. Like I will pop that fucker open, just drop a log in it.
So speaking of things,
but if the gameplay isn't good, whatever, it can just sit in the corner and gather dust. I don't care.
Right.
The story. If I hate the story, I'm gonna go to war with you.
See, I don't think that it's worth going to war about. I don't have opinions that are strong enough to care.
Let me go to the temple. I want
You
to
know?
see my sister.
It's just one of those things. It's like people have strong opinions and are willing to die on that hill to defend them, and it's like I don't care that much.
What's wrong with wanting to see our families?
Yeah. And some of that, that's definitely a character flaw of mine. I'm talking
You care
about
too much?
cutscene again.
Oh, we'll
No.
get you your order from the High Summoner.
Oh, great.
That I enjoy, picking at the negative aspects of things in, all aspects of life.
Yeah.
And
Please, Lady Yuna, guide
it's
us now as you
probably
did
not the
then.
most healthy thing, but it's something I do and I haven't been able to change. And I've actually ended recording sessions of this game, beating myself up over how relentlessly negative I was during it, and
What's happening?
feeling kind of bad about it.
I mean,
Right away.
Because this is, I know we're all on this YouTube channel, but I wouldn't want to watch somebody just bitching about Final Fantasy X-2 the
oh my
entire
god.
time.
That's the fucking thing that I hate the most about YouTube is people that are and third, I know you kind of agree with me on this, is people that take movies or games and are just here's everything wrong with this movie or game.
Well, it depends if it's legitimate criticism or just nitpicking a bunch of made up bullshit.
Well, if you're reviewing a game or a movie, you are pretty much obligated to point out the things that you don't like and why you don't like them.
Yeah, but the everything wrong with X, those sorts of videos are always reaching.
You felt?
It just,
it's they can't just stick to the objective faults with a thing. They have to reach beyond that to pad out the video and make sure they hit 11 minutes long or whatever.
Right.
And then just claim, well, it's a comedy video.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's no,
At the
it's
end.
not a comedy. You're being negative for the sake of being negative.
Yeah.
But I also think, the opposite is true. Just,
Being positive for the sake of being positive is just as bad, yeah.
So, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I am definitely like this, where I can watch the everything wrong with video, even if it's being hyperbole half the damn time. If it's something that I don't like, I can sit there and enjoy them shitting on it, even knowing that half of it is made up.
Third,
Similarly,
sorry, just before we continue, take off your no encounters then.
Similarly, if I love a thing, I can sit there and love the everything good about.
I love cinema wins.
However, I actually I can sit there and enjoy the everything good about things that I hate as well. So it's only that the negative stuff where I have to also dislike it to enjoy it. But I can like the everything good about videos, whether I like the movie in question or game in question or not. So I don't know, it's weird. I enjoy the positivity, but I am definitely not rocking that PMA as hard as I could be in my own stuff.
Nobody can be positive all the time, and not everything is good. I like bad things, but I like them for good reasons. I like good things for bad reasons. There's no...
Look, some of
Not
that is
everything has to be
arguable,
perfect.
but I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah. Well, no, but I mean, the thing that we always come back to and have for, I shit you not, 7 years now, is that
Yes.
I still like the Mass Effect 3 ending, the original one, not the extended cut, because I felt it was well done. It was a little rushed, but it felt well done. I agree that it was not perfectly written. I agree that it is not actually very good objectively, but for me it worked.
Yeah.
So I like it, even though I know people don't like it, and I know that it's not great.
Well, yeah, I don't want to
Belabor
get
the
into
point.
an argument about it, but I do love Mass Effect 3 as a game. It's a great journey, even if the destination is a pile of flaming garbage.
You haven't seen Donna, have you?
It's still a great game.
Um,
God, this
I
guy's
guess
such
he's
a
not
derp.
coming.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Did you
Mr.
get dumped?
Beefcake.
He has very wide set nipples.
It's a weird thing to notice.
Look at his nipples when it. See how wide his nipples are?
So does Cameron Diaz.
Wait, a balloon tells you it's Donna?
Oh, God.
Jesus, he's dead. He has died.
Okay, I guess we're going back into the jungle.
Alright.
Welcome to the jungle.
We got fun and games!
I
do a high
can't sing.
voice.
I'm still sick. I'm still kind of sick, so.
So you're sick. Ben was sick like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he gave me the sickness.
But
Yeah,
you don't
we're-
even live anywhere near each other.
It's through the internet. Duh.
Does Yuna have
Travel back in
Fire
time
Eater? Holy
to the
shit.
90s. Remember when people said duh? Like, unironically?
Duh.
Remember when people did anything unironically?
No. No, I don't, Dave.
Okay.
My life is nothing but irony.
Jesus.
Wow. Yeah, you
Christ.
fucking murdered those guys.
Yep.
Paine,
In the face.
yeah. Total facial.
Just blasted them right in the face. All over.
Yep.
Creamy blasting.
Oh, and now we're back to
Oh,
what
wow.
we're normally good at doing on
This
this
is,
episode. Okay,
welcome
now that
back
we've
to
had our
Character Select.
debate.
We've had enough deep discussions and conversations here. We can go back to our normal, vaguely
before-
sexual
Oh, no.
innuendos.
Before we go back to that, I will say that if you're watching out there in internet land and you have an opinion on whether it's easier to love or like or hate something, or this whole discussion that we've had over basically an episode and a half, please leave us a comment down below with your opinions, because we'd like to hear them. I would like to hear them. Fed is probably just going to ignore them because he doesn't go check the comments anyway.
And I feel like in a broader sense, in a broad, like, across the spectrum of humanity, it's equally easy to like or hate things.
And
It mostly depends on how your optimism or pessimism is applied as a person. Some people are going to be more inclined to one or the other based upon their natural inclinations. I'm sorry, third.
Comment down below on something you really like that is normally hated, and something you hate that is normally loved.
Ooh,
No!
that's actually a good thing to go out on. We've got a couple minutes here. Third, what is something you like that people hate? That
Final
is-
Fantasy X too.
There you go. I still like this game. I'm with you on that. High five. Fen, what is something you like that popular opinion hates?
Furry porn.
Yeah. I've seen the
Jim,
internet.
bleep that out.
I've seen the internet. I don't think that's as unpopular as you think it is.
Well, all right, maybe in popular opinions have changed there.
Something more.
I'm gonna have to think because I am into this 100 proof whiskey now.
Don't strain your brain. Oh my
Well,
god, that is my.
I mean,
that's my
gonna
favorite
happen
thing
regardless.
to think. That's the thing that I love thinking about. Or thinking
That's
when people are on the phone.
thing that
No, I work in a call center, so people call in and I ask them a question, and they're like, "Ooh, I'm gonna have to think about that one." My first thought is always, "Don't strain your brain."
Third, run away before. Thank you.
I got you, baby girl.
So, are
Now,
you sticking with that answer?
Fucking heal.
Are you sticking with that answer, Fen? Just making sure.
I mean, for the moment, I'd like to think of something else. Oh,
Okay.
actually, I literally just watched this movie this afternoon, and then saw on IMDb that it was, or maybe it was Metacritic. It had like 50% on something,
Okay.
and was nominated for several Razzies. But I thought it was a perfectly enjoyable movie, if a little bit stupid.
What, Freddy got fingered?
The Sixth Day.
Oh, with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
No, that
I-
movie.
I-
That movie is dumb, but it's enjoyable.
I've
I
never
like that
seen,
movie.
I've never seen it before. It's a dumb action movie. The cloning technology that's the core conceit of the movie is absurd. But if you can just accept that somehow exists and works, it's actually kind of an interesting concept and like almost a little like dystopian cyberpunky about it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Apparently, the movie was nominated for 3 Razzies. So Arnold Schwarzenegger was nominated for the worst lead actor. Arnold Schwarzenegger was also nominated for the worst supporting actor as his clone. And Arnold Schwarzenegger were nominated for the worst couple.
Are you serious?
According to my brief Wikipedia earlier today,
That's awesome.
I mean, I have a pretty unreliable brainium here, but yeah, but I enjoyed that movie. I thought it was like pretty fucking solid as action movies go. The only thing I was disappointed in, and this is a little bit spoilerific.
Spoilers for a 10-year-old movie.
Yeah.
Whatever will we do?
At the end of the movie, there's him and there's a clone of him. And they both survive, which surprised me. I expected that one of them would wind up having to die, and the other one would just, continue his life as normal. Because cloning's super illegal in this universe. But no, the clone survives, he survives, and they both have, like, the same memories, because cloning in this universe includes, like, a full brain copy as well.
Right, at least they freaking explain that as separate from the cloning process, but anyway.
Yeah, so he's got the... it's not, like... I mean, it is, but it's, like, always part of the cloning process in this universe. Like, even when they do it to pets. Anyway, him and his clone are both there. They both love his wife and his daughter. And watching it, being the, like, kind of polyamory inclined guy that I am, I felt like the movie should have ended with just, like, both of them, like, moving in together and, like, living with his wife and family, and them having 2 Arnold Schwarzenegger dads for the daughter.
Creepy.
But in the movie, of course, because it's like year 2000 movie, no, the clone just arbitrarily like moves to Argentina. Like, even though he objectively like loves the wife just as much as the original version, and they both risked their life and were willing to die to protect his family. The clone's just like, okay, I'm gonna leave forever, and that'll be fine.
Alright, so now
Anyway,
I gotta think of
I enjoyed that movie. It got a lowish rating.
Yeah, no, it's a
Jim,
good movie.
bleep all that out. No, I'm kidding. Spoilers. No, so what do I like that people generally hate? Well, I mean,
Mass Effect 3, everything else.
The obvious one is the Mass Effect 3 ending, but, I'm
I
trying to
think
think of what
everything you like, to be honest.
No, I'm trying to think of what the game is now that you mention it.
I have no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
I'm just supposed to go back to the village.
Oh, okay. I thought I'd find him in the fucking forest here.
Like is a strong word, but I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy 13 because I do enjoy it.
Which one was that?
The lightning linear path bullshit that everybody likes to say.
Final Fantasy Infinite Hallways.
Yeah, it's not actually that.
Did you
besides the
pick
point.
that one because I haven't played it and therefore can't argue with you?
Yes, you need to shut up for like 5 seconds. No, I'm kidding. No, I actually do enjoy Final Fantasy 13. I'm really sad that I haven't finished it because I want to play 13-2 and Lightning Returns, and since they follow on the story, I can't.
You got a squatter monkey.
Yeah, I'm finding monkeys all over the place.
Better than
Time
a
to
squirter
spank them.
monkey. Okay,
There's our typical discussions.
and now to... That's a reference to a previous episode. And now to finish out our discussion at the end of this episode. Third, what is something you hate that people like?
hate is a strong word. I have strong feelings about the ending of Life is Strange.
Okay, I haven't finished
And
that yet.
it has killed any enthusiasm for the future games.
Okay. Fen, what about you? Keep your answer to like a minute or
Harry
less this
Potter.
time, please. Really?
Really?
Yep.
We can't be friends
The
anymore.
movies, the books, or both?
I will acknowledge that it is completely arbitrary, and it's entirely age-based. Because the book, when the first Harry Potter book came out, like, I was just slightly, like, I would have been on, like, the upper edge of the acceptable age range for reading it.
Right.
But I was reading, like, 4 grade levels ahead of my age. So I just, like...
You were in the
could
lower
never
edge.
give it a
Never mind.
chance because it was fucking for, a book for babies, basically, to me.
Right.
And then because of that, I've never been able to get into it.
Okay.
And I've seen the movies at this point, and I accept that people like it, but I don't think I will ever really come around on that series.
That's an interesting thing, because when I got into them, I think, like, the first 3 books had been out already.
Mm-hmm.
And I was of that opinion too. I'm like, these are kids' books, I read, like, more adult books, even though I was still, teens.
Yeah. But when you're a teenager, like,
Right.
you have to shit on that baby stuff.
Right. But then I was like, okay, I'll read it, because my sister was really into it, and she was a teacher. She's like, you should read these, you might like them. So eventually I gave in, and I started reading them, and I'm like, okay, I really like them. And I was hooked from then on. Because, yeah, the first one is kind of kiddie, but they grow with you.
Okay.
Yep.
So, anyway.
Well, yeah. Now
and
I'm
then
so
the
old, it's never going to happen. And that was more than a minute.
Yeah, it was. It's always a minute.
Yeah,
More than
next
a minute.
time on CharacterSelect.
Hey, I haven't said my thing yet.
Nobody cares.
Oh, alright, jeez.
I'm kidding.
You can start
Go
the
ahead.
next episode off with it.
Well, if I start the next episode off with it, we're going to be talking about it all episodes, so I'd rather not.
Oh, yeah. We can
my-
talk about it all episode.
No, I
It would-
fucking hate Game of Thrones!
It would suck
Oh,
to have
okay.
a discussion topic for
I
an entire episode.
Hate Game of Thrones.
That's kind of understandable to me.
Also The Walking Dead. That's, 2 things, so whatever.
I have opinions on The Walking Dead. We can get to them next time.
Hit the like button if Dave is right. Hit the like button if Dave is wrong. Hit
Wait.
the subscribe button anyway. We all love you.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you click that like button down below if you liked it, hated it,
No,
have
I'm
strong
ruining your
opinions
outros.
about it,
Nope.
and...
No
Jim,
outros.
cut the episode.
What?
Yep. Jim. burn
Wait,
it to
no,
the
don't
ground.
cut the...